Just we here tonight, going back to a new Hey Arnold episode review. And if you missed the last one, go and check it out. And we are back with the next 2 episodes of Season 4 of Hey Arnold. And we start with another good episode. And it starts with Arnold outside of the school. And this guy comes and says about if Arnold's seen Sid around. Because, yeah, they needing to see him. And, yeah, Sid is hiding behind this bush, and he explains of what happened because of him getting in trouble. And he was been buying some chocolates from these shifty guys and giving it to the chocolate boy and selling the chocolates and getting all this different stuff. And, yeah, him having to owe the money to the guys that he's been working with, and he wasn't able to. And yeah, when he woke up, he finds the stuff on his bed, and yeah, his horse got ripped off and put on his bed. And Arnold is just telling Sid of what he should do, of coming clean about it. And yeah, Arnold comes with him, and he's trying to explain that he can't exactly owe him the money. And yeah, they decide to make a deal that Sid works with this kid for several weeks. And yeah, doing all these different things for him. And yeah, even giving him this suit as well. And yeah, him believing that this kid is his friend. Arnold is trying to say this is the same kid that was doing these different threats to Sid. I mean, yeah, you definitely have to watch for the kind of people you hang out with, though. Right. And I don't really trust those guys that Sid is being with, I can say. And yeah, they're just doing all these different things, and even giving hall passes to these kids and putting these kids in a dumpster, and Sid choosing between sitting with Arnold or sitting with his new guy, the guys that he's working with. And of course he chooses the guys he's working with, and then trying to do his hair. And yeah, Arnold is seriously trying to tell him that there's just not something right about these guys, though, and they're not really his friend. And yeah, Sid is being tested to see if they are really Sid's friend, and if he is, he needs to give a swirly and to take a picture to prove it. And yeah, he has to do it to Arnold, and of course he tries to ask Arnold, and of course Arnold obviously refuses. And then we just see Sid, like, hiding and getting notes saying that they need to talk to him, and even not answering the phone, and they demand that Sid gets that picture. And yeah, of course, Arnold still refuses, and yeah, Sid did take it on to himself, right? And then they get taken into the bathroom, and Sid has to choose who his actual friend is. And of course, Sid says that his real friend is Arnold, and he refuses to take a picture. And they end up taking Sid and giving Sid a swirly and taking the picture. But hey, at least he learned his lesson, though. I will say, at least he did learn his lesson. And then we go to the next episode, which is quite another good one, and an interesting one. And it starts with Arnold and Gerald doing dishes, and Gerald's brother just comes in, dumping more dishes into the sink, and even dumping the clean plates into the sink. You know, just being mean to them. And even when they're doing their stack of cards, he messes it up. And then when they're about to watch the show they've been waiting for so long, yeah, he changes the channel. And yeah, Gerald just wishes that he would have a normal brother that wouldn't be so mean to him. And yeah, Arnold's saying, why not just talk to him, right? And when they get back to Gerald's house, yeah, Gerald's brother is a lot nicer now. All of a sudden, he is a lot nicer. Baked a pie. Even got these tickets for Arnold and Gerald and him to this place that they're to go to. And yeah, he heads out. And yeah, something is definitely strange. Because one moment he was mean, and the next moment he is completely nice to them. Like, yeah, just the transition. So yeah, of course they follow him, and they say that he is buying flowers, even though Gerald's brother is allergic to flowers. And he goes to the store and buys some chocolates, and then they see him skipping while on the streets. So, yeah, things are awfully weird. And then he's at the movies, and the movie is called Endless Kiss. And, yep, the reason why he's happy is because he's got a girlfriend. That's why he's been so happy to Arnold and Gerald. And lending his girlfriend his jacket as well. And Gerald thinks this is really good, so he's actually going to no longer be bullying or, picking on them. Right? Being mean to them. And then we just see them just enjoying themselves. And Gerald's brother just doing all these different things for them. Like, everything seems to be going good, though, I will say. Things seem to go pretty well for Gerald and Arnold. And even going to a baseball game and even dropping him off in his car at this diner. Which they come across Gerald's brother's new girlfriend. And, yep, I would have expected it. His new girlfriend is just using him. Just doing money on her. She doesn't really love him. And of course, Arnold is wondering if they need to tell Gerald's brother. But Gerald is saying that they have no business to tell Gerald's brother. And this is upon him. If he gets his heart broken, it's on him. I mean, technically, I would do what Arnold said and tell him. Even if he doesn't believe me. Even if they don't believe you, you should definitely tell them. Because they are your siblings, right? They are your sibling. Your family as well. So you definitely should say something. And yeah, they're wondering what that smell is when they get in his car. And apparently it's his girlfriend's laundry that he's having to do. And yeah, when he's trying to pay Gerald for this game he wants. Of course, surprise, surprise, he doesn't have any money in his wallet, so he writes a check to them. But yep, of course I'm expecting it. Like I mentioned, his girlfriend is using him and doing his money on. Because again, she doesn't really love Gerald's brother. And yeah, he is an absolute wreck and just breaking down on the floor. Like, he is literally broken for messing up all these different things. And yeah, Arnold is still wondering if Gerald... And even Gerald mentions to Arnold that he's going to have to tell him. Even though it was Gerald that said, whatever happens, it's on him. But Gerald is now changing his mind, saying that he's going to have to tell his brother about the truth. And yeah, Gerald tries to tell his brother about his phony girlfriend that really doesn't love him. And of course, he thinks that he's lying. And he's going to prove that he's going to go to her house and, things are going to be fine. But when he goes over there, he overhears another conversation that, of course, makes him angry. Again, them just not appreciating him. And yeah, he goes over to Gerald and he says that he would try to be a bit nicer to him. Proving that Gerald was telling the truth, obviously. And him taking him out for ice cream as well. But yeah, quite good episodes, I will say. But again, I mean, it definitely shows you, though. And that's what I love about shows like Hey Arnold, for example. It does definitely show a lot of life stuff, right? Life lessons and stuff. And especially showing of how you have to watch for the type of people that you hang out with or you try to be with, right? Because they could use you. They could use you, or again, they could just pretend to love you but not actually love you, right? If you're trying to be with somebody. So it definitely gives you a good lesson to watch for the people you hang out with. Definitely good lessons here. But yeah, like to know what y'all think. Catch you next one.